Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this episode, we're gonna show you how we're going to make this big sign with a small vinyl cutter. So if you ever come across this issue, we're gonna show you step by step how we did it and how you can make big decals or signs with a smaller vinyl cutter. Also, we're going to talk about the pricing, how much we made from this project. So make sure you stick around, and of course, we appreciate your likes. So let's begin. All right, so this is the sign right here. I got the measurements exactly as the frame that we have over there. That's the sign we're gonna do, and here's the same one. So, but we have a little issue here. Our vinyl cutter, it's only 24 inches, and this decal is going to measure 25.5 by 39.3. And here I made a copy on the right side, the red and the black. So I divided this into two sections. That's the only way we're gonna do this. But since it's one color, it's not gonna be layer. We're gonna add some alignments. And we have done this technique before. I have explained this before. It's kind of like doing a puzzle. I'm going to add with my software a kind of like a square or rectangle, more like a rectangle. And then I'm going to make this one red since the top one is red. And then I'm going to make another copy here. And this one, yes, you guessed it, it's gonna be black for the bottom one. Now I'm going to select both and press E for align vertically. Now they're perfectly aligned. Now this is going to be for the left side. Now I'm gonna do the same for the right side. I'm going to just copy and paste here. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to select this side and do E again so it aligns perfectly with this side. So now we have our alignments. And the next step is to select the black with black and then the black on the bottom, and that's gonna be for that color. Now we're gonna do the same with the red, select red, and then the red on top and weld. Now we have a whole design here, but when it comes to adding this or combining this, it's not gonna be combined, it's gonna be aligned. That's why it's called alignment. Then we're gonna do these little markings that I did here. Right now it's kind of hard with the software, but we're gonna do this right here, okay? So that's the plan. We'll see how it turns out. Here I have my weeding boxes. I added manually. You can add it with the Cutting Master 3, but I feel much safer doing it manually. So we're gonna send the top section first, then the bottom section. Okay, so I send the top section first, and as you know, we're using the Graphtec CE 6060. The vinyl, we're using Oracle 651. And for this project, since we're gonna use the alignments, we have to use the more clear transfer, and we're gonna use the R-Tape Clear Choice AT75. All the links will be below. We appreciate your support. And by the way, guys, you can also do this with your Cameo 4 or your Cameo Pro, which is a 12-inch vinyl cutter, or the Pro, a 24-inch vinyl cutter. You can use the same technique. You can use alignments. If you have to do a large decal, we have shown this with our Cameo 4, which is a 12-inch. We did a car with a small vinyl cutter. It is possible, of course, depends on the design, but it is possible for you to do big decals with a smaller vinyl cutter. Okay, our vinyl cutter, I think it's finished with the top section, which is this. Now we gotta send the bigger one, which is the bottom section. And it's a little bit bigger, but I mean, that's big enough for this vinyl cutter. So let's send the second part. But first, I forgot, Saul mentioned it, the settings. We're at 16, the cut force. So we're gonna weed out this section first before we send this one, because we always make this mistake and sometimes we struggle. So we gotta check the settings first before we send this one. All right, Saul is gonna test the settings. He's gonna weed out, and hopefully we don't struggle, but so far it looks good. If you're making large decals, this is the reason why we add the weeding boxes, so that way you can focus on one section and then another one. And this is going to be what we call a negative, because this customer likes like a square or rectangle on his signs. We have done other signs for him as the one you're watching here. We have worked with him many times. This is actually the only customer that brings his own frames and signs. We just add the letters to it. He brought this for us. He even cut him himself. So it's the first time we do, like, it's the same material as a yard sign. It's corrugated plastic. So I think it's gonna be great. So this is the cutting master that comes with the graphic. And these are the settings that we're doing right now. And the cut force is 16, speed 38, offset 0. So let's send this other decal, which is the largest one. And this one is the bottom section. See, that's why it's important for you to align your vinyl first. All right, it is time to apply the transfer. And as you can see, we secure the decal on the table with some pieces of tape. But guys, if you don't have enough help like we do, we have the application rollers that you are watching here. This can help you definitely apply your own transfer on your decal. I will be leaving all the links below. And now we're going to pull some of this, enough to cover it. Yeah, it is this side, I forgot. And it's just me and Saul today. So we're gonna try to be careful, because since we have what we call a negative, we want to be very careful not to leave any bubbles on that section, especially on that section. All right, we have the decals ready. Now the next step is to apply it on the sign, and we're gonna get the measurements. And here's the plan as I show you on the software, but this one is real. We're gonna match this with this, make sure they align, do the same on this side, and that's how we're gonna get this big decal for this big frame. So let's begin. So we took the measurements, we got what we want. Now the next step is to cut with the cutting knife the middle section, and then apply it, and then focus on the top section. All right, now that we applied the decal, it is time to remove the transfer. And again, I don't get tired of saying this, do it very carefully, especially with the surface here. When we do this on yard signs, which is the same material, if you do it too rough, the letters might come off, so be very careful. We have exposed the alignments, and you can see we left enough room so we're able to see the other alignment, which is this. Now it is time to apply the bottom section, and this is how we're going to do it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do my section first, and then Saul is gonna do his. And there. Now we're gonna put a few pieces of tape and do exactly the same thing we did on the top section. We're gonna focus on the bottom section. Hopefully I'm not on the way. You guys were able to see the combination, or I should say the alignment. And that's how easy it is for you to make a large sign with vinyl, with a 24-inch vinyl cutter, when this measures 48 by 25, I believe. So yes, this is it for this episode. We conclude how simple it is for you to make a large vinyl sign with a smaller vinyl cutter. Guys, we appreciate that if you got enough information, that you guys share this video, hype it, or like it, or subscribe, whatever. We appreciate it. Also, don't forget that we have memberships for you to use our decal calculator if you want to learn how to price for your car decal projects or projects like this. As I said, we make $180. We use our calculator. We are fair with our customers. We feel like we are fair with everyone when we have a system, when we price properly based on the labor. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Thank you for sticking around, and yeah, we'll see you pretty soon on the next episode.